live. And I forgot to play the intro. Doesn't matter. Okay, so playing Castaway, one of my favorite Flash games of all time. They made a second one and a bunch of spin-offs too. So after we get through this one, definitely going on to the second one. And instantly get an ad when I was watching the stream. Anyway, let's get right into it. So this is pretty much an RPG game. Guess I'll just name it myself. Let's see. Let's get right into it. Or to hear the intro over the hit. Yeah, I don't know why I played an ad the moment I started. Usually I just randomly insert ads, so I thought it wouldn't autoplay them, but I guess not. Ah, my head. Where am I? What is this place? Well, I guess I should do some exploring. Maybe there'll be some clues around here that will give me an idea where I am. Do I actually have to move for it to... I think so, yeah. There we go. What's this thing following me? Honestly, it kind of looks like a beholder from Dungeons and Dragons. That's what I think of whenever I see that. Seems to have taken liking to me. Maybe he can help me if I bring him along. We'll name him Beholder. And he's totally not going to die. I'm totally not going to send him to his death either. Evil-looking giant blue bug. Looks docile, but I don't want to take any chances. Better attack it just in case. How long do you plan on streaming for? I was originally thinking 3 hours at the least, but who knows what will happen. Hour goes out, whatnot, that might end the stream early. I might decide to keep going, though, after 3 hours, so... But I'm planning 3 hours, at least. Which is probably not going to be enough to beat this game. Because I don't know if you played many Flash games, Aku. I know you mentioned Alien Hominid, which is one I haven't played, but I've seen a bit of. But this game is definitely one of the more high-quality Flash games. The second one even more so. The second one, I want to say, feels like a $60 game. Please help us. These beetles won't leave our village alone. We can't hold them much longer. Look, if you can't hold out against some beetles, dude, I think you're already screwed. The beetles aren't even aggressive. Oh, man. I forgot how weak I feel at the beginning. Okay, let's get back in here. Do. Oh, I've been just skipping this stuff. I mean, the story doesn't even matter, but, here, I'll sum up everything I just skipped because I wasn't thinking about it. So, this guy's like, oh, here's the village, generators are offline because monsters or whatever. They control everything about the island. Turn our generators back on, save us, and I want to learn about this place. Oh, apparently that's the one part I didn't miss. Water, earth, wind, spirit, cold, and heat. Couldn't it just been like... No, never mind. I won't think too much about it. And then he wants us to sleep. So we'll save here. This quest will give us the slash, which will be our first ability. Oh, level 3. Yeah, if the name shows up in red, that means it's a higher level than me. Which means I probably shouldn't attack it yet, since level 1s do 5 damage to me. I'm already on the verge of dying. Oh, you go and attack it. Need another one. So one of the tricks I learned from playing this game so much was that if you go to different enemies, or if you just move back and go again, you actually attack faster. Okay, there we go, full health. How many do I need to kill? 10. Usually I try to overlevel because enemies get really strong in this game, but I'll try to go the intended route this time. See how that goes. Still level 3. It's mostly just gonna be killing stuff here. This area and the next area, just all the sand beetles. I need 4 more. I can also just reset the creatures by just going back and forth over here. Oh, and I forgot to mention this before, but for those of you who do want to play these old Flash games, I'm using a program called Flashpoint, which has thousands of... it has almost every Flash game that I can think of. So we could definitely have a whole series just dedicated to Flash games. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that, dude. I love Flash games. Literally, Flash came out in 1996, ended 2020. That's like my entire life, pretty much, has just been Flash games. I will never not enjoy Flash games. Hacks. Hacking in there was only one game I ever used a cheat engine in, and that was a Facebook game, which it was kind of like Clash of Clans before Clash of Clans, like way before Clash of Clans. I can't remember what the game was, but I remember you could use a cheat engine to get this thing called Nuck Chorus, I believe. It was like a placeholder enemy that would like one shot almost everything. But even before that, I had a bunch of like these giant dragons and stuff, and they also had a holy shit! It was literally just Clash of Clans and Boom Beach before either of those games actually came out, and they were a lot more enjoyable. Gotta be honest. Huh. What was the emulator for NES SEN? Moonshine? Um, I don't know SNES or NES. I know the Game Boy is. There's a couple of GBA emulators. I used the John GBA Lite, I believe, for on my phone. I don't think I have one on my computer though. Dolphin, I think, is either the Wii or the DS. I think a DS. PCS X2 is PS2, and PPSSPP, I believe, is the PSP. Look, I'm doing my best here, Aku. Look, my brain's running on like 4 hours of sleep today. You gotta take it easy on me. Okay, so we need to get 8 shells. Shouldn't be too hard. Played everything Nintendo. I don't know. I think I have 2 emulators on my phone. Let me see. Yeah, Project 64, then John GBA Lite. Project 64, of course, being for the Nintendo 64. Which I actually learned they really optimized Super Mario 64 for the console. It was only 6 megabytes. Meanwhile, for the DS, it was, I think, 240. Uh, Back in the day, they really went above and beyond for trying to make games good. It's a shame we might never have that again. But at least we have people passionate about these old games and willing to make like emulators and stuff for them. So we get stuff like this. I mean, I can check it out right now. Let's see. Let's see. So moon shine or moon shell. Oh, I'm about to die over here. Oh no, I leveled up. We're good. Looked away for 1 second. My character in the bottom left is screaming in terror. Moon shell. Yeah, moon shell. That's the one. Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, Nintendo DSi. Yeah, which one did I use for? Let me see. Dolphin. The dolphin was. It was the GameCube and the Wii. Why do I have a Wii emulator? What game was I trying to play on the Wii? The only game I can even think of that would bother trying to play on PC would be Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Huh. Games are way too big. Yeah, let me just check how big Okay, Arc Ascended, 184 gigabytes. I could have sworn it was bigger than that. I could be thinking of Evolved because Evolved has all the content released. Ascended is only at I think it just released Ragnarok, so I think there's still like half a dozen maps left. So you know for a fact they're gonna be pumping out maps for the next 2 years at least. Oh, speaking of years, Subnautica 2, man. Oh man, I cannot wait for Subnautica 2 to come out. Okay, I've been streaming for 15 minutes and I've literally just been talking about like everything but the game, but Subnautica 2 I cannot get over. I wanted it so badly for so long, and hearing it got delayed crushed my soul. And hearing that it got delayed again, oh man, I hate crafting games now. If everything I've been hearing is true, anyway. Always want to take what you read on the internet with a grain of salt, but if what they're saying is true, then ooh, not too happy at that. This was back in the XP days. Ooh, surprised your Windows XP could run any of that. Man, I've been so I keep up with a bunch of tech news and all that, so I've seen what they're doing in the tech industry, and they're doing some really weird stuff. Like, they have a computer that runs completely off of human neurons. It's not available to the publicly yet, from what I gleaned, but definitely kind of weird seeing. Wii Fit. Look, if you're playing Wii Fit on PC, I don't think you're getting real. I don't think you're really getting fit at that point. I think it's a sham. Okay, we need 3 more shells here. I don't think Wii Sport would work. I don't know how any of those games really work, because they all require the motion controls. I don't know how they emulate motion controls on the emulator. It just feels like it's one of those consoles where you can't really emulate anything on it. Oh, it's level 3. This rate, we might actually hit level 5 before we even get all these blue beetle shells. On the internet, no one knows your heart. When I think of internet memes, I think of the classic, like, you need to download more RAM kind of memes. That's how old school I am. Oh, God, how many shells are you expecting me to get? Learn Flame. I'm gonna sell sand beetle eggs. Actually, what can I buy? 250 for that. So I think I'm gonna go for that next, because we definitely do need more damage. Three more shells and we can finish that first quest. And then 20 more. God forbid I actually go to get 20 more. Then I can get that beetle shield. But at that point I get it, I don't think it's actually going to be worth it. So I might just skip that quest. Just realized I was 2 minutes behind. Oh, good, man. You're not missing much. Just me farming the most basic enemy in the game. And about to get my ass kicked. So the difference between the abilities and attacks is abilities cost the little shards. So I can technically run out. And once you get further into the game, you don't get like pretty much any of these shards. Of the earlier shards, I mean. But this game's pretty straightforward. It does have some like extra areas off the beaten path you can go if you want to do some more farming of certain creatures, but for the most part, you just run through each section and try to find this little outwards area to teleport you to the next area. and hope you're strong enough for you to be able to get to where you want to go, which is the generator, and to get back. Because there's no fast travel back. It's either you die, you start over, or you bulldoze your way through with health. Wild berries for the pet, but for me it would just be health potions. How's it going, Two Joints? I still remember when that game had multiple Chrono Trigger had multiple endings. Man, I really haven't played many games with multiple endings. Only really a handful. I do like having multiple endings, but the problem is that the actual game has to have replayability besides just the ending for me. If it's just the ending, it's really doesn't do much for me unless it's a game that I can just breeze through to get that ending. Or if I can bring up like a save state and do something different. But for games like Call of Cthulhu, for example, where I would have to start the whole game over again, I can't do that. 7 days? Do you mean like 7 days to die? Is better pacing in the COD? From what I hear, the new COD is using a lot of AI and people are upset about it. I haven't even looked at it. I'm not too into the new CODs, gotta be honest. Last one that struck a chord with me would be Black Ops 3. People talked a lot of shit about Black Ops 3 when that came out, and nowadays it's actually a good one compared to the shit they pull out now. They actually just need to spend more time on one instead of shitting out a new one every year. Did you play Chrono Trigger? I have not. I haven't played Mass Effect either. I do need to play that. And Kingdom Hearts. There's a couple of big names out there that I need to get into. Okay, well, we spent over half an hour sitting in this one area. Let's actually try to move on a bit, even if I'm not going to finish that 20 sand beetle shells. So with the eggs you've been seeing me get, they have a real life timer, which is good, but also bad at the same time because some of them are like I think the top one's like 10 hours or something like that. The good thing about pets, though, is that while this guy has no special effects, he is unique. He's the only one you get in the game, so if he dies, you're kind of screwed. But for other pets, like these sand snakes, they apply poison. Or at least have a chance to. Which means if you get one as a pet, you can apply poison to enemies, and it just helps out. And we're both poisoned. And we're already getting wrecked because I decided to fight a level 5 one as a level 4. And I still don't have any gear. Or money. Damn, dude. Okay, I'm going to try to farm a little bit more for another egg. So that should put us above the amount we need for that new sword. The new COD has a plant monster ripped straight from Resident Evil. Another series I haven't played, Resident Evil. Though I have watched playthroughs of it. But for me, I just find it hard for some of those games because it's literally just walking around in circles, finding an item. I'm like kind of like running around beating stuff to death. It's why I like what was that game that I was playing before? Darkwoods? Because it had a little bit more of a survival element. A little bit more risk, it felt like. The last COD I played was Ghost. Love that game, even if it didn't have zombie. Look, okay, to be fair, people shit on Ghost for extinction, But Extinction, I loved Extinction. I wish they made more of that. They could have made that its own game, and I would have bought it. Like, I enjoyed Extinction. I remember middle school, went over to my friend's house, playing that, and I loved it, man. Oh, man, that was nostalgic for me. Do I have a... No, it's still only the one egg. I mean, if I reach 200 gold pieces, I don't even need the other egg, so whichever one we get first. Surviving replayables is difficult. It 100% is, man. I mean, I'm lucky because until, like, let's see, for the next 2 weeks, pretty much. Actually, I'd say even longer, since I'm getting the wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah, I don't know how that'll affect me, but we'll see. If I'm good after that, then I'll start drinking again, but if not, then I'll give it like another week or so. Okay, +2 armor. Okay, that should give us a little bit more damage. Oh, I should probably rest. My pet's about to die. And we don't have enough gold. There's a series that was fairly popular that simply disappeared. You still talking about Extinction, or are you referencing something else? Oh, now that you mentioned Ghosts, you just remind me of Infection. I love Infection game modes. It was good in Halo. It was good in COD. Yeah, I remember. I think not Stalker. Was it Stalker that had one? I remember seeing another game that had a cool Infection. Oh, actually, I have these berries. I can just use those. There we go. All good. Mega Man Battle Network. Man, I never actually had the chance to play a Mega Man game. I played the only classic Nintendo games I've played were I played some of the classic Kirby's, Sonic, the original Sonic, Sonic CD, the original Mario Bros. I beat the original Mario Bros. Of course, I used the pipes, but still counts. I keep looking at the stream on the right instead of OBS up on the top left to see if it's actually still up and running. So I'm seeing everything like what is that, like 10 seconds behind? I should swap those. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're gonna skip that. We're going to go get the sand snakes. Now that I have the Gladius, it should be fairly reasonable. Yeah, I think the specific Kirby game I played was Dreamland. It was on my old phone before it got busted up. Of course, first hit poisons me. Why not? What level is this guy? Oh, he's 5. I don't want to mess with that. And no, I think I got money enough. Enough money. Damn, we're not even an hour in. I'm already regressing. Oh, another real fun game to play. It's not a really old game, but oh man, what? Killing Floor. That's the game. Killing Floor 2, more specifically. I think they made a 3-1 that people didn't really like too much. But I still remember Killing Floor 2 fondly, especially with it being easily moddable. I I honestly enjoy games more if they allow themselves to be modded. Because modding games, there's no downside to being able to easily mod a game. So I don't know why more game developers don't do it. Army of Two, that sounds familiar. Let me check it real quick. Army of Two. No, I have not played it. I was thinking of. Oh, what's that one? That's. Ooh, it's a decently old game. I think it was on the PS2. They're killing Nazis in like trench. That's all I remember from it, though. Well, we got like 2 more hours, so it'll come to me. Bulletstorm, Lost Planet. Lost Planet. Why does that sound familiar? Dude, I've seen so many games that they all merge together. I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's see. Lost Planet. Just gonna keep Google up at this point. No, I have not played this one. You didn't play. Oh man, that's all I played. I didn't have an Xbox. I had a PlayStation until I was about 10 or 12. Then I got the Wii. Or actually, I might have had PSP before that. I remember fondly the PSP. Yeah, because the thing about the PSP is that I had like MX versus ATV Unleashed on there. I had a Spider-Man game on there that got busted, but I really do want to see if I can play that again. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, I think is what it was called. Then I had okay, my most popular one or popular. The one I enjoyed playing the most was the Namco collection. I think it was what it's called. I also had an Atari collection in there too. But the Capcom collection, Namco collection, had I think like 50 so games on there. Is that saved? Yeah. Like they had some 3D versions and the original versions. Both were pretty good. 200 Gs. Not quite there yet. Dreamcast was a good system. The friend I had in middle school had a Dreamcast. I did not. Oldest console I ever had was the PS2, which the games I used to play on there. Actually, I still have my PS2 games. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get them. They're right over there. Let's see here. Yeah, I got this big old container filled with discs from old consoles. Gotta move all the computer stuff out of the way. Oh, it's a good old computer stuff. Okay, this bad boy. Speaking of which, I've been hearing sound from the game. Oh, I just realized I have this muted. Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay, so here's some of the games I would play back in the day. Okay, so I had Beowulf for the PC. I never was able to get really that far into Beowulf because I was running it on a crap top and could never get the timing right for some of the songs when I was on the boat. So I could never actually progress past like the second level. So that kind of sucked. Let's see. Star Wars Battlefront, the original, so the classic, and that was, besides King Kong, that might have been the game I played the most of. Teen Titans, which was just a beat 'em up. It was based on the cartoon. I had a couple of just beat 'em up games, to be honest. I think that's what most of mine were. I had Hulk Ultimate Destruction for the PS2. And I remember having a lot of fun with that because it was the first time where I was able to see destructible environment. And I thought at the time that that was the coolest thing that existed. And to be kind of honest, I still do. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. They need more games with destructible environment. I know, I think that's the reason why I like Battlefield so much. It's because I love destructible environment. Boom, hell yeah. Let's see. Destroy All Humans. That was one I played a lot of, too. In fact, I even played that on the remake on this channel. The memories of running around slaughtering homeless people. Literally, that's what I spent most of my time doing, is going around in a flying saucer, just eradicating the homeless problem permanently. Let's see, what else? Meet the Robinsons. Which was, of course, based on the movie. It was different. It had mini games. It was open world exploration. It had sort of guns. Sort of guns, sort of not. Yeah, I'm gonna rest one more time because that area you just saw me in was the generator area. Oh, fuck that. I might actually die due to poison. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm gonna die from poison. Oh god. Run the fuck away. Swear to god, if you beetles get in my way, I'm gonna lose it. Ugh. Got a little beetles. Another little thing I like about games is if they have a icon next to your health that shows like the player and it gets like beat up over time. I knew Doom kind of started that whole thing, but Castaway, as you can see, was how I really saw it and I enjoyed it. Okay, as in for more PS2 games, we have the 2 different Lord of the Rings games. Now I kind of want to emulate those, because I loved the Lord of the Rings games. When you actually get to run around, and you're on the wall of, Helm's Deep, trying to defend against, like, ogres, and, like, there's catapults flinging rocks at you, and, like, the wall's being destroyed, you have to push down ladders. There's, siege towers coming in and landing, and they're, like, you're being mauled by, like, 30 people at once. And you're over here as Gandalf being like, well, guess I'll die then. Oh, man. Love that. I love the Ents, too. Narnia games sucked. I never played any of the Narnia games, but that does suck, because the Narnia world was pretty interesting. I should sell those eggs. This should help me not get murdered so much. Okay, let's see here. There we go. I do like being able to see the armor of the person. Always a nice little feature. What was the Final Fantasy game that was more like Baldur's Gate? Honestly, I played the Final Fantasy games, the 1 to 7, and then... What's the one I have right now? That is XV, so 15. So I haven't played 8 through 14, or anything that's past 15. I know there was definitely a couple of other, like, kind of spin-off Final Fantasy games. Well, I think it was probably Tactics, yeah. Or was Tactics? Yeah, I think it might have been Tactics. many do I have? 15. I might actually try to get that shield. I know I've been kind of like not trying to get that shield. I've been trying to actually survive here. And kind of sucking doing so. Oh, speaking of sucking, of course I had to get poisoned. Goosebumps Horrorland. Goosebumps Horrorland was a really fun PS2 game, because it was just mini games. It did have a little bit of a story where you had to earn like medals to advance each of the places to unlock it, but it did have a it had a mode where you could just freely choose whatever minigame you wanted to. But it was definitely fun for what it was. Of course, they were all like themed. So you had one that was Egyptian, one that was like Monster Labs, one that was Swamp, one that was, of course, just generic Carnival. Hey, here's the big boss of this. Oh, never mind, there's one more. Okay, we go in. Do that. Generator's on. Take the shard. And now we're gonna beeline it out of here before everything spawns back. They will. They spawn back. Usually they spawn back and try to, yeah, I just barely was able to avoid them. I did convince my Christian parents that I actually play Dante's Inferno. It was such a highly detailed view of hell. What a thing to get out of everything you could have given them to get you. It wasn't like any of the Doom games, so you're murdering demons. No, it's Dante's Inferno, which is just like a little bit more extreme than even Doom. Speaking of which, I need to go back and finish up Doom. Doom to Dark Ages. 100% that, dude. God, that was so much fun. A mixture of that and Eternal would have been perfect. Oh, man, 2016 definitely did not open strongly, but Eternal and Dark Ages, whoa, I really want to see them go more into Lovecrafting. I just love Lovecrafting and stuff, so seeing Doom go in there and start just ripping everyone apart is great to me. Ooh, level 6. Power of Lightning. There we go. Sell some of my stuff, and it'll be the eggs. We did the snake skin, so we don't need that anymore. We do need the 20 shells, so I'll keep the shells for now. Need 300 for that. 6 does not get me anything. 7 gets me that armor. I kind of want to go for that shield just to get out of the way, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have him just go and attack something by himself. He's kind of on the verge of dying. Oh, wait. Always forget about these two. You bought it for yourself from a pawn shop. Nice. I remember finding some games out of, another little middle school story. This was, when I was friends with someone who I can only, describe as a bad apple. Him and I went dumpster diving, and I found a couple of games, and one of the games being the PS1 Medal of Honor, which, to this day, I cannot recall if I actually beat it or not. The last mission I remember doing is I believe it was an undercover mission where I was on a ship. I remember playing some multiplayer on that too, which was definitely a weird experience. But honestly, Medal of Honor wasn't too bad. Of course, it had that, PS1 kind of world building, so it was kind of convoluted, it felt like to me. But, hey, you get what you get. Speaking of convoluted, oh my god. Doom's level design and Halo 1's level design. Oh my god. For Halo 1, it was really only, the Covenant ship mission, which I always had a problem with. Find my way around there for some reason. But for Doom, for the Doom games, dude, that shit was its own sort of hell. Running around endlessly trying to find out where the hell I'm supposed to go. It's just like, all I get is a top-down view of a map, too, at best. And I could not handle it. It almost broke me, I'll be honest. Okay, we just need one more shell, and then we never have to come back here again. I can get that mission out of my, log. Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, now onto the grasslands. Oh, in case you all were wondering, as you can see, we got 4 more areas after this. So, plenty of content. Halo 2 Cursed. That's the only Cursed one I have not seen. But I love Cursed Halo. But the only problem is if you play Cursed Halo multiplayer, you will never make any progression. Because it's just you and your friends just murdering each other constantly. Or at least that's what I do with, like, all my friends, and we just can't, get anywhere. I mean, we do enjoy ourselves, so I guess that's kind of the goal, but still. One day we'll get past the mission. The first mission. Is my character gonna stop missing at some point? Yeah, but I've played, I believe Halo 1 and Halo 3 Cursed. Or was it 3 Reach? Oh, I don't remember now. Ooh. That's not good. My health ain't looking too good either. Oh. I'm just gonna have to spam by heals, I guess. Well, your main character does regenerate in this game, which which I've always abused back in the day to just sit in the corner. I used to be like crazy paranoid about the AI eventually finding its way to me. So I believe the corner I hid in was like right here, since there's only one way. You press stay on the pet. Now it's become a solid object and nothing get past it. Actually, I think it was right here. Unless I can get back there. No, I don't think I can get back there. So yeah, it was right here then. Okay. Oh, Simpsons Road Rage. Simpsons Road Rage was another game I played. Not too much of it, but definitely an enjoyable game. I've only ever seen Halo 2. So, Halo 2 is good. Though I played 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, and Infinite. I think Halo 5 is the only Halo I have not played. And Halo Infinite, I've only played the multiplayer. If you count that. Bell? Huh. Sounds like someone fell. Let's see what else I have on here. I have Shrek 2 for the PS2. That was another one of the beat-up games I used to have. And honestly, well, I think that's why I love beat-em-up games. Beat-em-up like RPG games where you can get new stuff is because that's all I used to play on the PS2. Can I sneak past you? Oh, well, not this guy, though. Maybe I can. Oh, well, he hit him last second. But we're good, we're good. Oh, already killed him before I even got there. Let me see here. Aggressive, aggressive, non-aggressive, non-aggressive. Okay, so you usually have to plan out where you go in to change your armor because you have to be in one of these areas to change your stuff. And the only places you can spawn in where they don't have like aggressive enemies straight from the start is Castaway Beach, the marshland here, and the volcano. These other 3 areas have aggressive creatures right at the entrance. Never played first 2 Halos or anything past 4. I'll tell you this, you should try them. 4 and 5 are the only Halos that are like, ugh. All the rest, pretty good. Let's see. Turok Evolution. My god, and I love Turok Evolution. I gotta say it to like pretty much every PlayStation game, but that's just how much I loved PlayStation 2 games. Oh man. I also had a Hot Wheels game. That was the only racing game I had, and I think that's the only reason I can tolerate racing games. Because before middle school, I never played like a actual fighting game. So when my friends asked me if I want to play this, I'm like, sure, I'll give it a try. And then I ended up not really liking it too much. It was Mortal Kombat, and I also played Soul Calibur. Didn't really like either one too much. Oh yeah, they also try to get me into this like Dragon Ball fighting game, but you really gotta be a fan of Dragon Ball to play that. Which I wasn't. I never. They really tried to get me into Dragon Ball. I just couldn't get into it. To me, it will always live in my mind as a bunch of shirtless people get really angry and like grapple each other. There we go. And I missed. Hey. I'm just gonna miss? Oh my god, get me out of here. Spend the night. Let's see. Other PS2 games. Another beat 'em up. Nickelodeon or Nicktoons Unite. Which it had Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, and SpongeBob. And the only reason I can remember like half their names is because of that game. Okay, well, we should be able to push a little further now. My quests are... Oh, I need to turn in that quest, actually. Okay. Shield Slam. I believe that's a stun. 10 scorpions. Power of Lightning. So, as you can guess by that quest, the bosses of each area become like regular enemies in later areas. Which is always nice, because it means that, it's not like you see something once and then you just never see it again. Which I do enjoy. At least for some creatures. And some games too. Because you can't have it in every game. If you had a Dark Souls game where, like, you'd have General Dawn become a common enemy, dude, I'd lose my mind instantly. General Dawn, oh my god. The guy who would nuke your computer. I despise that man. A weaker one here? 5, I'll take it. Just trying to get that level up. The Halo Tactics game. I have not played Halo Tactics, but most tactic games I hear pretty iffy. Hey, stun, how did you hit me? Oh, I might need to regenerate a little bit. Okay, let's go down the list a little bit more. I think I just did... Nicktoons Unite. So many Wii games. Was it the last one? Was it actually the last one? No, no. What happened to King Kong? Well, King Kong is in there too, of course. I've been trying to get King Kong to work on the PC, but my PC's too good and it breaks the physics. Because what old games did is that they would tie the physics of the game to your FPS. So since I got 50, 70 in here, that's way past what computers had back in the PS2 era. So pretty much, I can try to cap my FPS to like 20. It still runs way too fast. And it's unplayable. If I can get it to work though, the moment I get to work, I can guarantee you guys we're doing a playthrough of it. Same day. Even if we have to cancel replayables, dude. I've been wanting to play that shit for so long, I cannot express how badly I want to do it. How badly I want to try that game on PC. Oh, it's like my favorite game of all time. If I can get it to work on PC, dude, nothing could ever make me happier. There we go. Don't even know why I'm killing these guys. I need to kill scorpions. I've been too busy thinking of old games. Scorpion? Let's try not to aggro both of them. There we go. Oh, his AI's shit. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, don't aggro the other one. Boom, there's one. We do need the other stingers, too, like, for another quest. And there we go. Yay. Nah, dude. Terry, you just don't get it. This is the truth, bro. Games are the best shit ever. In the PS2 and Flash games were the most goated of all time, dude. Look, I may be 7% gay tops, bro. Like, it's low on there, man. I can't handle the gay lifestyle, man. I can never be, like, full gay. Okay, 3 more scorpions. And I don't think I grabbed the level 7 quest yet. Let's see. Lettuce fossils, rebel, and I was shut in shop. Dude, I never felt... Who was it that died around the time Hulk Hogan died? Was it Bob Dylan? Let's see, I think it was Bob Dylan. Let me finally certain. Ozzy Osbourne, that was the one. I kept thinking Bob Dylan for some reason. But, I was on a YouTube short, watching a YouTube short for something. Someone mentioned, Ozzy Osbourne dying, and a bunch of people were asking who the hell Ozzy Osbourne was, and I never felt old until that moment. I was a bit sad hearing that. People not knowing who Ozzy Osbourne was. Something in me died that day. I'm gonna try to hatch that egg, actually. This grass field will get out of my way. Look, Terry Nee. This isn't replayables, man. There's nobody here to to help you confirm that I'm gay or not. It's just me by myself sitting in a dark room, staring at a computer screen, talking to myself. Grass beetle shells, bones, stingers. $60 minutes. Ooh, that'd be close. Anything to sell? Snake skin, don't need that. Keep everything else. 400 G's. That'd be 17 wild berries, not enough. Why would I play the music on? Dude, this is classic Flash music, dog. Of course I wanted to play with this. Back in the day, this music was the shit. Swear to God, I'm gonna kill this beetle. I couldn't even see where the beetle was, and it was still annoying me. Oh, I swear to God, these beetles are gonna make me lose my mind. Only one like this where you can make a show going through the door and win awards. That would definitely be a long show. Because we've had so many people on the show doing so much stupid crap, it's actually insane. Well, take this. Set that down over here for now. There we go. Aku, you're acting like my brain's still not fried. Swear to God. This guy just keeps missing. Oh my God, am I gonna die here? I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to poison. Oh, you know what? Just take me. There's no way I'm making it back. Get fucked. Don't mind the corner where you still see it going on. Oh, this was right after I got shield slap. Let me guess. Yep. Definitely not an easy game if you don't complete all the quests. Okay. Stay here. Oh, if I used some berries, he wouldn't have died. Oh. Enough gay, gotta go. What, you mean the gays gotta go, or you gotta go? Or I gotta go? I guess it works out either way. Let's see, level 6. You okay there, Scorpion? There we go. Don't forget about me. Forget about me, dog. There we go. When do you guys have Thanksgiving down there? Monday? It is on a Thursday. Which, luckily, I don't work Thursdays. Except for the show, of course. So I am really glad about that. It's gonna be rough. That make you stay, or else you're gonna get murdered. $97. Cutting it pretty close here. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a bit close. I think I want you to stay here a little bit. Oh. Okay, well, I'm a bit curious now. I'm gonna check to see what the oldest game in my my Steam library is, because I have easily over 100 games. It actually says I have 255. So, release date. Oldest game that actually has a release date would be Fallout 1, September 30th, 1997. Of games I actually played a decent amount of, well, Star Wars Battlefront Classic. Besides that, I'd say original Dead Space, 2008. Oh god, I love the Dead Space. Have I done a playthrough of all the Dead Spaces? I think I did the remake and that's it, right? Let's see. Dead Space. Oh yeah, we have done all the Dead Spaces. And I remember running around in the snow like a dumbass for like an hour. Wow, were all those streams really like... Wait a second, did I not play the original Dead Space on this channel? I played Dead Space 2 and 3? And finished both of them in 2 episodes? Nah, that can't be right. 10 hours to complete each of the Dead Space games. Huh. Well, I guess I did if it's saying I did. I guess I'll have to go through and play the Dead Space 1 remake, since apparently I haven't played it on this channel. Or the original. I mean, I'll definitely play the remake over the original, but still, I'm really surprised. Why did they start with 2 and go to 3? Granted, 1 was a little bit more gruesome. I really started with 2? Let's see. The whole game was I playing? Oh, it was. How? I'm actually disappointed in myself. It is a bad thing. Why have I not played the original Dead Space on this channel? The original or the remake of the original? Actually criminal, bro. Especially since they're probably not going to be remaking the second one because of how much the remake of the first one flopped. Or at least that's what I heard because people were like, it doesn't add enough new content. Bro, it is a remake. Or I would say it's more of a remaster. Because they're not really adding too much more into the game. It's mostly just quality of life changes, new graphics, better sounds, all that good stuff. For it to be a remake, they would have to rework a bunch of the, how the game plays completely different. Which, granted, some of the stuff they did change. And as much as I hate some of the deaths in that game, it does make sense because the markers could make people insane, so... I guess it all checks out. Any interest in fun scientific breakdowns of infections like Left 4 Dead or Dead Space? I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but I'm not a biologist, so I don't think I'd actually be able to scientifically break it down without a lot of research. But the, 4 that I know of, the big 4 would be Left 4 Dead, Dead Space, The Last of Us, and The Flood. I feel like I'm missing one. But I know Flood. Flood versus, Necromorphs was definitely a big topic. And people say it would depend on the stage of infection and, etc., etc. I just keep saying, I will die on the hill that is the Necromorphs. All it takes is one pillar. One marker. You got one marker, the Gravemind goes insane, and it turns into a, it starts just killing itself. Oh, I made a channel who is studying to be a microbiologist. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching stuff like that. I've been getting really into, I've been getting back into watching a bunch of science stuff recently. Shout out to this guy named Dr. Ben Miles. Goes over a bunch of interesting innovations. Like advanced mining lasers, a bunch of fusion stuff. Gotta be honest. Lots of fusion. New solars that's like a more effective... Just stuff like that. Just all around science stuff. I would be able to think of more, but like I mentioned about an hour and a half ago, I'm running off of 4 hours of sleep, dude. I'm slowly dying inside over here. Yeah, I don't like the fact they leave their little shitty area. I need to kill 6 more scorpions. Problem is I don't regenerate fast enough. I'm really undergeared, it feels like. There are no free lunches with thermodynamics. Look, just remember, reality isn't locally real. Never forget. But yeah, I've also learned about the horrors of space. Like the Great Attractor, rogue black holes, the Boreas Void? Boreas? Yeah, but the Void is definitely one of the weirder ones. So just in case you don't know, it's like this giant emptiness in space where you have a ton of like galaxies smushed into one area. This void has so few that when you look at it, it just looks completely black. Here, let me see if I can get a picture of it up. Bouteille's Void? Is it someone I was thinking of? Yeah, the Boots Void. Like, a really terrifying. But there's also the theory that our universe is actually metastable and could pretty much collapse at any moment. Also horrifying. We'll start dropping links in that new channel when you make it. Let's see here. Oh, how do I add a great channel? Hey. There we go. Oh wait, no, we want it... There we go. It says it's synced with the other categories. That should be good. Okay. New channels made. Okay, let's see what I can do about getting to that next level. I'll be honest, the Castaway 2 definitely does it better, as better pacing. Is he still attacking me when he's stunned? The fuck? Oh, they're definitely gonna see me. Yep. Should be able to handle ammo. There we go. Don't need a grass beetle. We can get rid of all those. So I do not know of any glitches, though, to abuse in this game. That's not what I meant to do. So I need 400G. Oh. Got a little bit more defense now. And with this, I should be able to take out grass beetles and scorpions quite a bit easier. And one good thing about eggs is that no matter what they come from, eggs are still worth 0.5. So you can go around slaughter blue beetles and still get a lot of money without, like, any risk. So they do 7 damage to me now. Not much, but still, want to be a bit careful. Especially with a pet there. Even though I can run away and regenerate, the pet cannot. So if I'm not careful, it'll get murdered, and then I'll have to wait an hour to get a scorpion egg. After I get one. One more shell. There we go. I think I'm gonna go take a rest. Just so I can get that regeneration up. I should still have the gold for it. How's it going, sweet Scorpio? 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 It's either one or the other, right? Oh, back on the topic of really old games. Oh, grass generator. One of the old games that I used to play back in the day that's still ongoing today is Wizard 101. I do remember liking Pirate 101 more. But maybe I'll give one of them a play on this channel. I still have it actually installed on my computer. Funny enough. Okay, get rid of Sand Egg. This. So what level am I now? I am 8. That awards me with absolutely nothing. Why is my pet still injured? Hey. Can't let you kill him. He's about to level up. I really want to at least get to the jungle area. That's going to be my goal for this stream. Okay, I am curious. Can I 1v1 a scorpion, and how well can I? Come here. You are a level 7. You do 20 damage to me. That's still a little bit more than I hoped. Ooh, I really need that pet to become a bit stronger then. I really want to play Worms. Oh, the, my first thought was the, no, don't go that way, don't go that way, please, for the love of God, you attract the other one. I saw my pet about to run to its doom. It was about to just die from that guy down there. Oh, it's a level 6 one. No, it was still would have died. It had a 0% chance of winning that fight. But yeah, I was thinking of the Flash game called Effing Worms, which is literally you just go around slaughtering everything. I know what worms you mean, though. You mean the ones that's like the old Pocket Tanks games. I'll be right back, actually. I'm gonna go grab some water. Okay, and left for the water, came back with a small can of Werner's ginger soda. I've been listening to a lot of Achievement Hunter Let's Play videos. Yeah, I try to achievement hunt in games, but the problem is there's always those couple of achievements that are like really tedious to get. Let's see here. How many 100% do I have? Oh wait, I'm looking at a workshop. I have 8 100% games, and a whole lot of them in the 90s and 80s. Honestly, most of the games that I have a low percent in are stuff like Binding of Isaac, that have upwards of 1,000 achievements. Like, to throw out some numbers here, I have played 299.8 hours of Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and I only have around 230 achievements, and I'm missing about 400. I have to go ham on that game for months back to back if I even want to get close to getting all the achievements. I mean, 300 hours, that is... That is 12 days. I thought it'd be more, but shows what I know. So get some 3 XP each time. Okay, 2 more grass beetles should do it. Okay, you're my last victim. Oh, you gonna attack? There we go. Okay. Now that we got a full buddy with us, I know I have a few games passing the 1,000-hour mark. I don't have many games like that. There's no game that can hold my attention for long because my ADD just kicks in full time. Let's see. Hours played. Okay, well, one of these is literally an AFK game, so I guess I won't count that in there. Ark Survival Evolved is over 1,000. Let It Die. Starbound. Fallout 76 is almost to 1,000. Modded Terraria. Regular Terraria. Yeah, most of my games are in, like, the 100 to 200 hours mark. Oh, Armor 3. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Armor 3. It's one of those games where when you get into it, you get really into it. I actually remember my parents back in the day. They were watching YouTube of a B10, I believe it is, spraying down a pillbox. Oh, that's what you love to see right there. Just being able to go past and just spray down 2 enemies. But they were watching a B10 playing, I believe, shoot at a pillbox. And they thought it was real. But it was literally just Arma 3 with mods. I tried to play Terraria and I enjoy myself, but I have no idea what I'm doing. That's good! That means you're doing it correctly. Especially when you play modded. So, I will say right now, I love modding games. Minecraft and Terraria in particular, I will mod until they are unrecognizable. Though, granted, the only thing you need to make Minecraft unrecognizable is a shader pack. Want lightning. Yeah, but for Terraria, you pretty much need to get Calamity. Dude, you gonna do something? There we go. There we go. Activate grass generator. Ugh. I could probably rush the grass generator, but I don't think I can, brute force it. I think I'd have to just run. I might have to leave my pet behind to die. Okay, we'll give it a try. We'll go in, sleep, save. And we'll see what we can do with just bum rushing. We don't have any heals, so that's great already. Bunch of monster eggs. The only game I play modded is Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft is definitely a good modded one to play. But I'd argue Terraria is definitely, like, number 2. Because for one, the Calamity mod. You got Calamity, you got Thorium, like, you got a ton of mods that make the game insane. And weirdly enough, it seems for Minecraft, it seems like most of the mods coming out now are horror mods. So who knows, I might try to stream a horror Minecraft pack. Though I do want to go back to all the mods 10 too. There's been a few updates to it since the last time I streamed it. And want to give it a whirl. Mod packs with quests. The old ones were better as they gave random loot. So if you want random loot, most of them now have the quest book that gives you like a random tier loot for each quest. Oh God, I remember this area. Oh, this was a bit different than when I initially thought. I think I still got it though. Yeah, next area is the area where the generator is. Yeah, I got it. And the next thing we'll see here is a wild scorpion, I believe. Yeah, wild scorpion. And it's level 9. Ooh. I'm worried about the respawning. Oh, especially with how slow that shit was. Wait, can I just skip him? Yeah, get fucked, loser. Well, that speed things up a little bit. Yeah, didn't even have to deal with any of the regular scorpions respawning. Okay, well that definitely helps. Why are you playing Mario? What about this screams Mario? Also, welcome to the stream, Chris. Look, we gotta get you back into games, Chris. Look, I know Stardew Valley was a bit, too much stimulation, so we're gonna start off with something easy like Pong. And then work our way up to, I'm thinking one of the Doom games. Oh no, we'll work our way up to one of the Dark Souls games. Yeah, that'd be nice. One day. You're right about that, Chris. One day we'll do it. And it'll be the crowning achievement of our channel. Michigan is sold out. Nice. Any, did you finally get any online orders, or was it all, in-house? The only first person Chris does involves a tissue in the finale. Got that right. I wonder what game that is. Ah, fucking stupid ass beetle. It was all at the venue. Nice. I guess I'm not going that way. $220 people. Oh, jeez. That is quite a bit. Well, don't have too much fun. Gotta save some fun for the rest of us. Doing an Epstein joke. Nah, Chris is gonna do his famous thong joke. Almost too easy. Honestly, I'm gonna have it stay there. I'm just gonna kite these guys. Makes this a bit easier on myself. It's actually easier fighting multiple enemies, which is insane. Definitely getting plenty of money. Oh, I'm not looking too good. Maybe I should get some rest. Ooh, and a coup joke. I'm curious to see how this goes. Almost too easy. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, because I just kept missing! Oh my god. I'm just hearing the swoosh sound of the miss over and over again. Wow. Ow. I was not expecting that loud of a noise. Okay, let's see here. She adopts kids like she's window shopping. Ooh, Venom Snake Egg. I'll actually try to hatch that. 80 minutes. Chris, are you talking to your... Are you actually talking to yourself in the chat? Oh, no, it's Chris Thompson. Okay, I didn't see that for a second. I just thought you were literally talking to yourself. I was about to be like an old man going senile over here. What level am I? I am 9, so I can use shield once I get to 600. Gotta run, gang. Take care. Well, nice to see you, Chris. Cool to see you hop in. I hope you have fun at the comedy show tomorrow. Hope you don't get stage fright in front of those 220 people. gonna try to stock up on a little bit of money while I'm here. Because I think I can one-shot all of these beetles, right? Yeah, I think I can. Gotta start my stream in a bit, like a bit. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of the antidote. I never use the antidotes. I gotta be honest. I don't really see too much of a point in them, since we only got like 10 spaces of inventory. Okay, now we got a better shield. That should help quite a bit. Still 20? Oh. So what was it? 10 for the new weapon? Yeah, 10 for the new weapon. Oh no, don't attack! Oh. Oh, you actually... You know what? Color me impressed. Okay, still haven't completed any of those quests, though. As much as I hate to say it, I think I might be fighting a losing battle. Yeah, definitely fighting a losing battle unless I can get one of those quests done. I mean, I'm almost to 10, but I definitely am going to need a lot more money. So close. Oh, man. Actually, I'm gonna go save. No, you return. Attack him. You got this. I think. Oh my god, are you gonna... Okay, I was about to say. Oh, that completes the quest. Phantasm, bro? Phasmophobia? Is that what you mean? That'd definitely be a good game to get into. I have the, I do have a VR headset, too. Oh, I do have the feather in this game. Okay. So that feather, if you manage to read the description for the 5 seconds I was over it instantly teleports me back to the base, so definitely something I need bad. Hmm. Ooh. That was a close one. No! Oh my god. That was close. I have over 1,000 hours in CSGO. I don't have nearly that many. I think I'm at... Let's see. I am at 825 hours in CSGO. I was never really too much into the game. It was my friends who tried to really get me into it. I'm just like, well, cool. 2 health. Oh my god, my guy survived with 2 health. Ooh. I think I'm gonna want him to stay here. I'm just gonna farm some berries. Some hand needs his health back. Yeah, but CSGO's definitely been declining. People really don't like the all that new shit they're doing to it. Yeah, CS2, I think, kind of ruined a CSGO completely for people. Man, I can't even get out of this starting there. I think I ever tried to rank up once. Yeah, I was always stuck in... I think I got out of silver once. But I was never committed enough in the game to actually, like, keep playing ranked over and over again. Oh my god, it's having to glitch again. I want that fire scimitar. I can only play against bots now. No, when I mean, like, really into it, I mean, like, learning smoke positions is what they try to get me into. Link positions, I had to have keybinds to, like, jump and throw stuff. I had to have my crosshair look a certain way. It was, like, the really committed. What? Oh my god, are you actually fucking me? You actually fucking with me, bro? Oh my god. Well, goodbye to my pet. Goodbye to me if I... I don't get it. I don't get it. Where are they all coming from? Where do they all come from? Okay. I forgot about the loud sound. cool. Oh, I have a bunch of different phone apps. One of the biggest ones I have is, this game called Polytopia. Now that I think about it, I kind of want to do a Civ stream on here. Well, what's the difference between the Counter-Strikes? Okay, so between Go and 2 are literally the same game, except they updated, like, maps and shit. It's literally, they changed the title. And I'm not kidding about that. It's you don't have to download a new game because it's literally the same game, but they updated the title and updated the maps and shit and package it as this new shit, even though it's not. It's stupid. It's not worth even thinking about anymore. But 1.6, there is Source. I think Source is the original, 1.6 came after, and then it's Go. And then I think there is Condition Zero, but I think that's the single-player one. Okay, let's try to... all my shit's back to what it was before. Yeah, if you want some recommendations for games, Starbound is a good one. It doesn't get updated anymore, but it's Terraria, but in space. And it's, like, infinite. You got a bunch of worlds that loop into each other. They loop backwards into each other, so... that's also pretty neat. But a bunch of different types of worlds. You have ocean worlds, gas giants. I would recommend getting the... oh, I forget what the mod's called. There's a certain mod that I'd recommend if you get it. It is... Frackin' Universe. If you get Starbound, definitely get Frackin' Universe mod. It makes it so much better. Mod of Terraria is pretty cool too. I recommend trying that out. Oh, Chat AI app. Yeah, funny enough, I saw that they were making a mobile Sora app, and the moment I saw that, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get the Sora app and make my own funny clips for the show. We're gonna make replayables 100% AI. Soon we're gonna make Chris AI too, it's gonna be great. You're all gonna love it. No, God. Now, the more I think about it, the more I actually want to make the entire show AI. Seems really stupid, which means I love it. Yeah, I forgot these guys dropped fire shards. Maybe I should have just farmed them for the scimitar. And berries, I guess. Berries are really good money. Well, if you want another recommendation, if your computer can run it, No Man's Sky. Gets constantly updated, and it's goated. Definitely goated. Here, let me... just gonna throw this on this side here so I can just see all my games at once. Satisfactory is another good one. If you can micromanage and you like managing like a bunch of factory related stuff, Satisfactory, dude. It's great. Being able to destroy nature, there's 0 non-renewable energy sources. Actually, no. Scratch that. There's one renewable resource, and it's geothermal vents, and you can only get a couple of them. Other than that, it's you completely annihilating the environment. And it's great. It's wonderful. Fuck Mother Nature. Another one would be... Planet Crafter. They have a couple of DLCs, but, I've also played it on the channel, and it's pretty fun. In fact, I'm thinking of streaming the, DLCs soon, too. And another one that I also want to get back into is Valheim. It is another survival crafting game, but it's all Norse related stuff. Quibblecop. Yeah, I remember the name Quibblecop. I don't remember what kind of content he did though. An AI character run his channel. How did that work out for him? You're getting me curious now. I work 14 to 20 hour days? Dude, then take like a month vacation. Problem solved. Every month, take a month vacation, and boom, you'll be ballin'. Factorio was... No! Don't say that shit to me, dog. Get the fuck out of here with that Factorio shit. Nah. Satisfactory is 3D Factorio. What could be better than that? Let's see. Need one more of those. Okay, I'm gonna do one more run of slaughtering these sand beetles, and then I should be good to go farm a couple more scorpions. Ooh, speaking of, 5 left. There we go, some monies. That should level me up. Or not? 97. I guess it wasn't enough. Oh, I can't use fire attacks. I already forgot. Oh no, I used to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah. Seeing the destruction of nature via polluting and fending off the impending horde. Look, in Satisfactory, you don't gotta worry about the horde. You are the horde. Slaughter anything that comes within, like, 20 kilometers of you, dog. It's great. And you know what? I'm just gonna get the Scimitar from here. Oh, at this rate, I'm actually gonna have enough money for just buy the other weapon. Look, at the end of the day, Aku, just be happy you're making Headless Skrilla, dog. You could be like me, poor as a motherfucker, living off of breadcrumbs and the occasional pack of Doritos. And that's also with 2 jobs. Well, if you count doing the shows. A lot of people don't count doing the shows because they're something that you can do for, remotely. But still technically a job in my eyes. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the shell. Wait, 1930? That just registered in my head, how old that is. I read that like 3 different times, and it took the 4th time to register that you said 1930. Come on, I really want to get these 4 over and done with. I really want a new weapon instead of using this little bust-up dagger. I don't think I can buy them either. Which kinda sucks. Let's see, that's 75. I think I need... Did it again. What was it, like 700 for the new weapon? Wait, you have to buy your own tools? Ooh, rough. Well, how often do you go through your tools? I imagine pretty fast since you have to do it as your job, but still, I'm surprised you're constantly doing it. Okay, I'm checking now. Games and fun. Oh, that thing! Yeah! I'm always surprised by the old vehicles you work on, man. Seeing that shit must be crazy. Oh, I picked up another shell. And I did it again when I clicked back in. Oh, I really need those 3 more fire shards. Not that many, I'm surprised. It really does seem like in this game, the moment you get a quest for something, you get a lot less of that something. I think it's honestly, the best bet is to get like 30 of each item before you accept the quest. Or however much it is, really. I think it does tell you before you even accept it. Okay, buy the sword. That's 1,000? Ooh, I don't have that kind of money. It's more need better quality and specialized tool. Oh yeah, get specialized because they're old, yeah. So they need all that fancy shit. Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha. Going too fast for my own good. Come on, just 2 more. I want that scimitar. Just give it to me already. I've earned it. Made by hand. Oh, yeah. It's a rough life, man, for one of those cars. Okay, 1 more left. Hopefully one of these guys gives me one. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to do it, Aku. But I did just finish this. So definitely saving now. Okay, now let's see how much damage it does. Okay, so it does 4 more damage than the weapon I had before. And it also has that 10% chance to shoot the fire. A bread roller? Oh, bead roller. I don't know why I added that R in there. There we go. Get somewhere where I can see you. Okay, I'm kind of worried about them respawning now. Okay, Venom Snakes is now done. Okay, let's see if we can get to the... I still haven't been able to leave this first area, which kinda sucks. This is where the game, like, jumps in difficulty here. The next area is only really easy because there's only one aggressive creature there. Actually, I think there is one or two wild scorpions, but the rest are literally just, most of the stuff in the next area is just going to be passive. And it's just going to make it really easy because I can just sit there and regenerate. The area after that, everything is aggressive. In the area after that, it's kind of like a mix of 50-50. Okay, well, not really in here for the money now. Okay. Now, do I want the 2 more damage? Oh, yeah, I guess you really do have to worry about paint when it comes to that. Especially because, like, almost nothing on a card is ever, like, perfectly straight, so it'll just, like, yeah, I get you. I think I get you anyway. Oh, that actually is pretty close. Totally not gonna spam save here to keep getting the, the lightning. Oh god, I'm gonna die to the berries. Run! How much is a healing potion? 15 for 20, 75 per... So it's just worth it to spam my healing herbs because it's 15 for 20. It's the only one where I get more than 1 HP per gold I spend. Being Canadian shit's pricey up here. Dude, you should see how it's getting down here, man. It's getting a lot more expensive. It's getting rough down here too, man. Oh, I just realized I haven't slept. quick save. Okay, let's see. So it's 10:49 right now. I did say to 11, but let's see how close I can get to the generator. If I can get really close or even do it, then I might showcase off the next area before hopping off. We'll see how it goes. Problem is, the rest of this area is always going to be filled with venom snakes and wild scorpions and whatnot. I'm gonna try to get a lightning, actually. Now that I think about it, I probably do want to stock up on abilities. Actually, I'm about to level up. What do I care for? Bum rush that shit. I don't give a fuck. One more and I level up. I thought y'all. Thanks for poisoning me last second. Appreciate it. Oh, you would. I do have the feather. Okay, and if I remember correctly, I'll run up here. He's gonna see me. Well, I definitely got it. Next area is the... Oh my god. Run! Oh, this is gonna work. I'm not making that. Ooh. Even that level up ain't gonna save me. I'm out. Wait, is he good? Oh, okay, I got out. That was a close one. Dollars worth 70 cents to yours. Is that actually a conversion right now? The only conversion I remember off the top of my head is I don't even remember the exact amount, but it's the Russian dollar, because it's worth jack shit. Oh my god, the Russian dollar's been so bad now. I'm still injured, aren't I? Yeah. Let's see, since I have 24, I might try to use my pet as bait. Come on. There we go. And if I can remember correctly, lightning also stuns. Boom. There we go. Easy ass shit, dude. Okay, now if I sneak around here... Boom. Got me my fire shard back. Went all the way up here. Oh, didn't actually know I could walk back there. Okay, now this is the part that's gonna be rough. Oh, never mind. Did it. Go up to my pet. Boom. He won't catch up in time. Here we go. And I gotta go this way if I want to get there. Yeah, I'm still not gonna make that. Holy. Actually, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you still coming after me, bro? Oh. Okay, well. Some regenerating a little bit. Problem is, they're gonna start respawning. They already are. Oh. Okay, that guy is a Swamp Bearden. He's not aggressive, so I can just run straight past, activate, getting the hell out of here. Thank God. Okay. Quick save. And we're both poisoned. Do I have nothing I can sell? I do not. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this poison wear off. It's... won't kill me. Definitely will not kill me. I think I'm gonna try to go for that root quest. Just to get that level up. How much money do I need again? I don't even recall. It's only one gold. Oh, it's only 90. Cool. I can handle that. And then, of course, another save. Okay, and there we go. And one more and we get backstab, and I think that is where I will call it a night. Wait, actually, should kill mutants. Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at one mutant and see how it goes. Yeah, I might be able to complete that mutant one real quick. Let's see. Let's see if I can speedrun slaughtering mutants. Like I'm playing Fallout or something. See, we need one out in the open. There, you should be good. And leveled up. Cool. Okay, yeah, my pet's about to die. I'm gonna head back to base. Swear to God, you're not dying on me. You're not dying on me! Stay right there. Oh. Oh my God. So many close ones. Across the shop playing your primary gun. All good, man. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We got, about halfway through the game. I would say the snow area is probably the most dangerous. Just because, as you can guess, everything there freezes you. Literally everything. Except for the first entity. It's another snake and it poisons you. The only thing I gotta worry about in the lava place is getting stung. Actually, they're both awful, now that I think about it. But yeah, once we beat these three, there's technically, like, no after credits or anything. It's just, hey, you won. Congratulations. Did I heal? I did not heal. So we'll stay the night, just so we don't forget to do that, next time. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining me. It was a pleasure as always. And once we beat Castaway 1, we'll go to Castaway 2. Which, in my opinion, Castaway 1, I kind of like the art style a bit more. But Castaway 2 definitely has better mechanics overall. It's just overall a better game. But I hope you all have a good night.